Mr. Jennings.
How are you?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm in a bad mood.
Sir?
I'm in a bad mood.
What's wrong?
I'm allowed to be in a bad mood.
You said like it's a surprise, but it's quite regular with you. That's why I was
generally, at this time of the year, I would generally be full of festive cheer.
Really?
But as things stand at the moment, I'm in a bad mood. I'm finding this Mohamed Salah news, this conversation, this perennial debate regarding Mohamed Salah, I'm finding it so dull.
What part of the debate don't you like? What part of the news don't you like?
Well, to be totally frank, I don't like that it's a debate because I don't think there is a debate to be had. I think it's clear
always a debate. There's always a conversation. There's always a debate. What are you talking about?
What you're suggesting that there's two sides to the story or whatever.
Yes.
And there isn't here. The only side to the story is Mohamed Salah has behaved like a petulant child.
Yeah.
And the fact that people are talking about it and trying to rationalise it and trying to excuse his behaviour and trying to come up with stats and reasoning as to why he has thrown his toys out of his pram for being dropped for what, 3 games over the course of a week.
Yeah.
I find it really weird. And I listen to people. I constantly have talkSPORT on the radio. I read the back pages on a regular basis. I subscribe to a few newspapers, and they are full of people trying to rationalise and on some level excuse Mohamed Salah's petulance. He's behaved like a child, and it's totally out of order. If you think about what Liverpool represent, think about the size and the institution of Liverpool Football Club. It's such a disgrace. But weirdly, nobody's saying it. Nobody's really coming out and going, hold up, this is bang out of order.
No, I think I think we all waited for Monday Night Football.
No, Carragher, of course.
He was very strong.
Carragher's an icon. Carragher went for the jugular. I'm not necessarily talking about him. It was kind of Carragher's fight to be had. Mohamed Salah called Carragher out in the initial.
He opened up that can of worms.
Yeah, like Carragher's done it. But I'm talking more the analysis side of things. Like we try and people are constantly going, well, he's been an half a good player for him over the years. So what? It's got absolutely nothing to do with it, has it?
Yeah, you're right.
Mohamed Salah needs to either accept that his form has been pitiful and he's therefore legitimately been dropped. He needs to therefore accept that he can still contribute to Liverpool's season, but it needs to be in a different way. He needs to be seen not as the jewel in the crown of a team anymore, but a bit part player. He needs to be seen in a totally different light.
Yeah, but then, if that's the case, why offer him the biggest contract Liverpool have ever?
Because he was mustard. He was mustard when they did offer him it.
Yeah, and he probably thinks, 1 second, I'm still mustard. I'm just going for a bad run.
Yeah.
I'm going for a bad run. I was, and I have been, the flag bearer for Liverpool Football Club for 8 seasons since I've been here. I've been the best player for 8 seasons. I'm going for a bad run. Why is everyone taking it out on me?
Because
that's probably what he's thinking.
Bearer. Surely you've answered it in your own thing, though, haven't you?
For a bad
you said he's
run.
the flag bearer. Why is everyone taking it out on him? If you are the public face of the club, if you are the fella that's on over £500,000 a week, if you are almost the representation of modern day Liverpool on the pitch, yeah, you're going to be held to a higher standard than others.
Are you upset that he's upset, which he's got a right to be? Are you upset that he's vocalised it in the media, having done no media?
No, I'm not upset with him. I'm upset more with the reaction. Like, the easiest thing to do here is just go, Mohamed Salah's acting like a big baby. That's kind of the end of the conversation, isn't it?
But it's Mo Salah, though, isn't it? He's too big a name for that to just be it.
Okay, but if we explore why and what's going to happen hereafter, and maybe try and see it from his point of view.
Let's go back a few steps here. Do you think he should have been dropped?
Yeah, of course. Nobody has a God-given right to play for Liverpool. Wearing that shirt, having the live bird upon your chest, is one of the I don't know, like I'm trying to be really non-biased here, top 5 accolades in club football? Liverpool as an institution.
Okay, so he makes the statement on a slot by dropping him. Do you think he should have been brought back into the starting 11? The statement's been made. Oh, Salah, you're rubbish. Okay, look, you've been bad for us all season. You're not undroppable. I dropped you for that game. You'll be back against Leeds. You'll be back against Sunderland.
No, because Liverpool won the game that he was dropped from initially, didn't they? They won. They won without him.
West Ham.
Yeah, they won the game. And they looked good, actually. Alexander Isak scored. Florian Wirtz had probably the best 45 minutes that he'd had in a Liverpool shirt. So ultimately, you don't change a winning team is a very old school mantra of football. It's not one I necessarily agree with. But you can understand why on a slot,
I don't think that would happen to any other superstar. And that's what he is. And look,
what are you on about?
I don't think any other superstar, like say Kane gets dropped for a couple of games.
Right.
And I'm going back here. Richarlison scores. Kane's back in. You think Kane's not going to get back in?
You've used
a
very unjust example.
No.
You've used a very unjust example. You've used an extreme example.
No, I use Richarlison because remember they bought him for big money from Everton. I.e., as you're comparing Wirtz and Ekitike,
if Kane's form ever dipped to a level that was beyond the acceptable, and look, you know how much I love Harry Kane. I rate him so highly. I think he's a great. But in the summer of last year, I was arguing that Harry Kane should have been dropped from the England side.
And was he?
He wasn't, but
No, but was he?
no, but I lambasted. I lambasted Gareth Southgate for that.
Agreed, but
I
was he?
wrongly
Was
called
he
Gareth
dropped,
Southgate a
though? That's the
coward
thing,
for
he
not
wasn't
doing it.
dropped, though,
No, he
was he?
wasn't. But
why wasn't he dropped?
Well, he wasn't dropped because
you
Gareth
expect him
Southgate.
to come
No,
good.
because Gareth Southgate didn't have the minerals to make such a bold decision.
Okay.
A manager, the correct thing to do in that circumstance would be to drop Harry Kane to give the likes of Ollie Watkins or Ivan Toney the opportunity, and then maybe Harry Kane plays his way back into the team. You do not have a God-given right to play football. Your form will dictate whether you deserve to be in the starting lineup. And to come out, when your team are in crisis, to come out and effectively throw everyone else under the bus, to borrow a term from him, he constantly says how much he loves Liverpool. If he does love Liverpool to this degree, why on earth would he launch a hand grenade into the club when they are already at their lowest ebb?
Yeah, look, I can't agree with that. You're right. I think that's a disgrace. And I think the worst thing, in the lead up to that, I remember, obviously, Liverpool have been poor all season pretty much. And Jamie Carragher has always said, look, why is Van Dijk the only one doing the media? Like, why can't Mo Salah talk? And Mo Salah hasn't. And then he talks when it suits him, it seems. He's in the squad tomorrow. We know that. What does that mean?
I think it's a wrong decision, to be
But
totally
do
honest.
you think it could be a farewell? Do you think they've all accepted it's a farewell? Obviously, he goes to AFCON after the game, pretty much. Do you think it's a case of give him the chance to say goodbye to the fans? Am I reading too much into this? Or do you think he's back in the fold?
I think your theory here is quite interesting. What are you suggesting? That almost as a handshake, they have said, look, you can feature, you can be at Anfield, we will get you on the pitch, and that will be your swan song.
Yeah.
I don't think Liverpool are in a position in the league where they can start playing games
It's
around somebody's opportunity to say goodbye to a team. Like, you can't do
Yeah,
that.
but this is... See,
He's in the squad because Slot must believe that he can contribute to the win.
Well, clearly not, because Slot's not fought that in the last 4 games.
But he must now
And in the
believe
last 4 games, Liverpool have actually been unbeaten.
But he must now believe it. I don't think that there will be a world. I think Arne Slot is a very good manager, and I think he's a true professional. I disagree with him bringing Mohamed Salah back into the fold here. I think it's slightly weak, slightly undermining.
And that's the reason. This is why I think, what else could it be? I agree, it's weak. It is weak from the manager.
We can agree, but
It's
Slot
undermining.
doesn't agree with us. Slot must believe. So when Slot picks his side, remember, his only priority on a Slot is assuring the furtherance of Liverpool Football Club, making sure that Liverpool Football Club accrue 3 points. So he doesn't really care about the noise, I imagine.
Wait, he's not clear. Well, okay, go on. Sorry, let me...
He doesn't care about the noise. His only reasoning for including Mohamed Salah is because he believes Mohamed Salah can help Liverpool secure 3 points. That will be it from Arne Slot's perspective, sure.
Do you think he thinks it quietens down the noise by having him in the squad?
Well, I mean,
i.e., all the questions now, like, okay, Salah's in the squad now, stop asking me questions about Mo Salah.
no, I don't think so.
I don't think it's a case of it can help on the pitch, because we haven't seen it help on the pitch all season.
My only rationale here, the only way that I can make this make sense, is that Slot believes that Salah can help them win a game of football.
Do you think Mo Salah plays for Liverpool after AFCON?
After AFCON?
After AFCON. Do you think Mo Salah... Basically, what am I
No.
getting at? Do you think Salah's still a Liverpool player post-AFCON?
I don't think he should be.
No, do you think he will be?
I mean, it's very difficult for me to comment here because I don't think so, but then I have to somehow factor in all of the economics around the situation. Like, Liverpool apparently want a fortune for him. They're going to try and secure a lot of money for a player that is obviously on the periphery of their team, which isn't easy. But Liverpool Football Club have a history of getting rid of players at the correct time. Like, I remember when they got rid of Coutinho. I remember laughing, thinking that was a disaster.
Yeah, but it was 140 million.
Yeah, but I
pounds
remember
disaster.
thinking that it was terrible. Like, again, I don't really factor in the economics. I factor in the first 11. I'm a football fan. I love the football. And I remember thinking when Liverpool got rid of Coutinho, that's them in big trouble. He was their best player that year. Like, how on earth are you going to replace a player of that quality? That is such a bad decision to get rid of him. But Liverpool knew. Liverpool made the decision to get rid of Coutinho at the right time. History has taught us that it was the right time, and I was wrong to be worried for them. Maybe someone at Liverpool has deduced that Mohamed Salah is surplus to requirements. They're a better team without him. And ultimately, the furtherance of Liverpool is enhanced without Salah. Maybe he'll never play for the club again.
Okay, very quickly. From a footballing side, so forget all the noise around him, just a footballing side, does Liverpool as a club need to keep Mo Salah?
No, I don't. Look, there are two things. It's so difficult here, Ade, because Mohamed Salah is a great footballer. Like, there are no debates about that. He is a great footballer. But no, Mohamed Salah as a footballing entity is insignificant compared to the brilliance of Liverpool. Compared to the stature of Liverpool Football Club, Mohamed Salah is a footnote. He's one of their best players, but his name can be mentioned among, I can name 50 players comparable to Mohamed Salah. He is what? I know he's their third top goal scorer, but where would you put him in the pantheon of great Liverpool players? Top 10?
Premier League?
Oh no, all time.
Top 10?
Top 10.
Yeah, Premier League, top 2? That's how big he is.
But where
Top 2.
would he rank now?
I'm not going to forget what he's done for the past 8 seasons because he's had a bad first 20 games.
Yeah.
I can't. There's still a part of me that knows it can, light can be on again.
Is there a world where Liverpool are a better first 11 without Mohamed Salah in it? That's the crucial. Is Florian Wirtz a better player without Mohamed Salah? Is Alexander Isak a better player? Is Hugo Ekitike a better player without the stature, almost the iconic stature of Mohamed Salah? It isn't always good to have someone like that in the dressing room.
He annoys me greatly. But if Liverpool are in a Champions League final, come the end of the season, and Mo Salah's not in the starting 11, I would say the manager's got it horribly wrong. I still think he's in a best in Liverpool 11.
Do you?
Still do. Yeah, I really
So do you think he stays?
I think he stays.